So I'm sitting here with Stephen Brand of MindGrab Media. Stephen, you're a mobile expert. Is mobile something, to me as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I need to be concerned with?
Mobile's a great medium for entrepreneurs with small businesses. They don't have to plan for months. They don't have to get heavy, expensive creative to develop it. They really just need a little bit of ingenuity and something that they need a response from pretty quickly.
But it's such a new technology, it seems like it's something that would be very expensive. Is it something I can do cost effectively?
Actually, there are ways and techniques you could use to get into it pretty quickly with not a lot of expense. I think the most important thing is you got to realize is that the use of cell phones from young kids to adults is getting so big that you really don't have a choice. You've got to get there if you want to reach your population.
Are there certain markets or industries that it would apply better towards?
The most important thing is that when you deal with mobile, it's about urgency, it's about information that you need right away. It's not something that's long-term, that you save for email, but it's something like maybe in a restaurant that you might want to talk about a certain thing that's last minute, or a retail operation or events, or things that really get you to respond quickly. As I said in my presentation, is that when they did this when you do it on TV with Idol, as soon as the text comes up on screen, millions of people respond. It's a very urgent kind of medium.
Give me a few more examples. You said restaurant, more of the entertainment industry. Where else could it work for a small business?
So in a restaurant, imagine that you have a really long line. Well, one great, everybody hands out those little things that you run around with, but imagine if I gave you my text message, my cell phone number. You could text message me while I'm in the mall going around, or even more importantly, when you have a lag, you could tell people, by the way, we're slow today. We'll give you 25% off if you come to the restaurant in the next 25 minutes or a half hour or this afternoon. Or for some reason, you get a delivery of a certain kind of food. Like maybe for some reason they delivered twice as many burgers as you need, and you can go out there and say, oh, we got extra burgers today, come on down, and you get a discount. So restaurants are like a really great way to do it. Some other ones might be real estate. Maybe you put a text message number on a code on your real estate sign, so that if people want to know, I want to go into that house. Well, put the text in, and the real estate agent can come down. Or maybe the price. Maybe you say, "Let me know when this house is going down $20,000 in price," and you text me when it's going to be. You got to come down today because there's going to be a mad rush here. And I think if you run events, I think it's a great way to keep people on schedule, let people know what's going on. Everybody's in one room. You got something going on in another room. As you know, with your event recently, we did this piece where people were given a prize if they responded a certain way. And so texting is a great way to get people to sort of respond fast. It's amazing to see everybody sort of like jump and do it because it is an urgent medium.
Now, one of the things, though, that concerns me about text messaging, maybe it shouldn't concern me, you mentioned it in your presentation, that our cell phones are personal to us. Should I be concerned that I'm going to get spammed in my text messaging?
The carriers are very sensitive to that, and the whole industry is very sensitive because they know that if you are annoyed with getting too much spam on your text messaging, you'll stop your service, you go to another carrier. So the industry polices itself, and so that's why no one uses the cell phone numbers for anything but what they're told they can use it for. People opt in, and actually every time you do a campaign, you have to give people the opportunity to say, I am not interested in this anymore. In certain populations of people, in the younger set, they don't care. They can be texted 15 times a day. But there's certain populations that are very concerned about it, and you just have to be respectful, responsible, and do what's right.
So it sounds like mobile is something we should all look into. It's something that might work for us.
I think it's like I said before, it's the Wild West. People have to try it, they experiment with it, but be responsible and be respectful, and that's the right thing. But it makes so much sense because the industry is so new, and there's so many different ways of using that no one's figured out yet.
So everybody should make sure they check out your presentation.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you, Brad.